A lot of people are concerned in this market, and rightfully so. There's a lot of signs and reasons to be concerned. But I actually argue we're getting exactly what we want, and we've discussed what we want on this channel, and I'm going to break it all down for you. The first, on a technical level, is we want to take the stairs on the way up and the elevator on the way down. Well, it certainly felt like we took the elevator on the way down, but the stairs on the way up, yeah, that's what we want. I don't know if you remember, we go back to that mid-March to mid-April rally we saw. It was an incredibly strong rally. It was very sharp, very aggressive, and then all of a sudden, like that, it ended. The buyers were in, there was no incremental buyer, and things took a spill. Today's price action, I think, is beautiful. I'm very happy with it. There's a buying urge. There's a reason people are making this fundamental move. And then we pull back and the bears come in and there's a balance in the force and we just move up slightly. I want to see that. I want to see up days and down days, and I want to be patient for the next several months. I'm not talking about patient with your buys. I'm all in. But I want to be patient waiting for my returns now. I'm not looking for a day trade. I've seen a lot of people on Twitter and stuff that are just getting whipsawed. I'm not going to get whipsawed. I'm going to be patient. My options exposure is lower than normal, and the options I do have, for the most part, I put on, one Pete Nigerian unusual options activity trade today, very small. For the most part, my options are far out into the future and in the money. So I'm patient right now. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, as I've said. I want to remain patient for my gains. I'm just gonna own these stocks. I'm not gonna trade them, and I'm gonna let things develop. And I think that's the way to go. Again, stairs on the way up. Prepare to take the stairs on the way up. Prepare not to be up every day. That's okay. We'll see what happens. Now, aren't there a bunch of macro forces that are gonna hurt us? We've addressed this in past videos, but we'll go over it again. Jamie Dimon brought up this notion of being in the hurricane. Oh, the hurricane's coming, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I don't see it that way. I see it more like we are in the eye of the hurricane. That there's this hurricane swirling around us, making all this calamity. But as of right now, we're in the center. We're, protected. There's nothing too crazy going on. And it all just seems relatively normal, not ideal. There is things around that are looking stormy. But as of right now, nothing crazy is going on. We're not losing jobs at a tremendous rate. Employment is staying strong. There's not massive defaults going on. There's nothing crazy going on there. Consumer spending is strong, apparently. Yeah, they're not buying as many cars. That's okay. That seems to have relations to inventory. People bought a lot of cars. Was very low used car inventory previously. And prices are still elevated. I'm sure that inventory hasn't exploded. It's going to go up, but that's just going to be the way it is. If you were a winner, now you're going to be a loser. If you were a loser, you might be a winner now, at least to some extent. Maybe not that clear cut. There might be losers and losers and winners and winners. But I don't see, sorry about that. I don't see any major unforeseen force. The Fed is tightening, but their actions are very well telegraphed by them and the market. It's safe to assume, after the decline we've seen, that the market has factored that in to a relatively extreme extent. You can go to the parts that would be most impacted, the highest risk growth companies. You look at ARK, it's down almost a year and a half now. So, and like 80%, 70, 80, 90%. A lot of companies individually down at those levels at the dot-com bust peaks and 08, 09 bust peaks. So I don't think we're in either of those types of situations. And there's, as I said, things to be worried about. The Fed is tightening. That is happening. The economy is not as hot. That is happening. But as of right now, we're kind of just seeing these things and they're not really having a major impact. Yeah, again, growth might slow, okay? It's not a completely sunny day out. It's not a day where there's not a cloud in the sky. But right here, right where we are, we're good. And we're moving, we're in the ship, we're in the plane, as the image on this video says. And the storm is just kind of going around. But for us, it's all good. So for now, anything can change, anything can happen. And that's ultimately why we say we'll see what happens. So that's today's video. Until next time, peace out.